All right, think we're live here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's working. Okay. So we already have two tornado warnings that both expire in 13 minutes at 11 p.m. Eastern. We just got a severe thunderstorm watch. Um, the probabilities on that are tornado 20%, EF2 plus tornado 10%, 60 plus mile per hour wind 40%, and 75 plus mile per hour wind 20%, 1 inch hail or more 40%, and 2 inch plus hail 30%. So we already have two tornado warnings. And we also have quite a few severe thunderstorm warnings. And we just got a new tornado warning, an extension to this one that we already had. That will go for the next 43 minutes until 11:30 p.m. We also have a severe thunderstorm warning up here that it will be an extension of this one here. Then we have another severe thunderstorm warning over here by Bunker in Centerville. That will go for 12 more minutes. Alright, I see we have one person watching. So we'll go and look at the outlook for severe weather. So we do have a slight risk of severe weather for the areas here. Let's see here. Alright. Everything seems to be working. Alright. So we do have a slight risk of severe weather in this yellow area here. For Cape Girardeau, Poplar Bluff, Farmington, Evansville, going down into Nashville. The hail threat is Sig 1, which is pretty significant, but wind is what's driving our slight risk, as the wind threat has gotten expanded in the latest SPC outlook. We also have a 2% tornado risk, which there probably could be 5% tornado risk in this general area, possibly being expanded more than that, but that was not issued. So, going back to current radar, we still have three tornado warnings. Three severe thunderstorm warnings also. But the storms that are here. Give me 1 second. Alright, we got that working now. Just need to fix this real quick and then we can get into the coverage. Alright. So this tornado warning, so now we have 4 tornado warnings. This one just got issued here. That'll go for 37 minutes. This one will also go for 37 minutes. This one will go for 7 more minutes, and this one will go for also 7 more minutes. And those two will likely be dropped, and this one here going for 37 minutes, 36 now, and this one going for 36 minutes will likely continue for the full 36 minutes. As you see, we have many storms. We have many storms going off in this area, and this will likely continue to push towards this way throughout the night. Alright, so there's a lot of lightning on this storm. This storm might get severe warned shortly. Let's see. Alright, see, we have a person who is tuned in. If you'd like me to give a forecast for your area for the storms tonight, you can put that in the chat and I'll go over that. So currently we have 4 tornado warnings. Velocity is hard to tell because this radar side is pretty far from the rotations. But there might be a radar set that's closer, possibly. I don't think so. But yeah, you can tell there's definitely some rotation here. The other is it's going this way, then it's going this way, which creates rotation in the middle right here. So if we were going to have a tornado, it would be in this general area here, possibly a little bit more to the north this way. But yeah, so likely this tornado warning here for 4 more minutes, and this one over here for 4 more minutes will get dropped, and then we'll just have 2. So just at the start of the severe weather, we also have some storms going up here. No. Alright, not that. We do have some storms going up here. So we'll go over the models before we get into a full forecast, and we might have just got an maybe this is an old one. I'm not sure. Yes, that is the old one. The watch is definitely extended much further south than the mesoscale discussion. We'll likely get a watch up north if storms fire up there, which they likely will. So we'll go over some models now. Here's the HRRR newest run 01Z. So as we go here, we'll continue to have some storms out over here in this area. Then those will continue. And then a lot of storms. The HRRR has a lot less storms out right now than we actually have. We have a ton of storms out currently in this general area right here. But the HRRR is showing more storms down here later, and then also a line up here of scattered storms. So as we continue into 2 a.m., now this is very late, these storms down here start to fall apart. We start to get some new ones here, but those aren't really that strong. The main threat will be up here at this time. And then the main threat has not even started yet, and we're already very, very late. So I definitely won't be live at this time. So I won't be able to cover the main threat, but I'll at least get the start of it. So as you can see, we got a lot stronger storms there. And then these will likely keep going that way, producing a big damaging wind threat. As then these will start to form into a little Boeing segment here. They will start at Bowling Green, Kentucky, up to Louisville, and down to Clarksville, Tennessee. And then those will continue moving towards Nashville as we go throughout the night. Then as we move into 6 a.m., this is very early in the morning now, we still have that line of thunderstorms moving through the area. And then over here, it'll still be going, and will likely start to weaken early tomorrow morning. But if we look at the Rufus model 0Z, you can see this shows a lot more of the storms, but the storms right now are a little bit more north than what this model is showing. But it still definitely shows some storms down here. And then as we move forward, this is what it shows now. This is what it's saying is out right now. And as we go, our main threat will likely start to form at around midnight, and then those will get start moving into a bigger line, which will have damaging wind threats there, possibly still more storms down here. Then as we move through, that will likely last for quite a few hours, and then tomorrow morning we could see some more storms down there. We're not so sure about that. But then this really goes for a while until 8 a.m. So that is very late. And then the storms start to settle down. We'll go back to the live radar now, as we currently have 3 tornado warnings. One just got issued, that will last for the next 29 minutes. The one up here will also last for the next 29 minutes, and the one here also will last for the next 29 minutes. As we also have severe thunderstorm warnings around there as well. So there is some more storms starting to fire down here, but the models are not showing these storms up here yet. This severe thunderstorm warning here just got downgraded as there's no hail threat anymore, it's just wind. Hail could be the main threat, but it seems like hail, damaging winds, and tornadoes are all possible as we move throughout the night. Anybody have any questions so far? The latest scan is from 11 p.m. Yeah. If anybody has any questions, I can answer them. If you look at the correlation coefficient, doesn't seem like we have any tornadoes currently. Flooding threat will become a concern, as it already has here. Anyway, if we go back to reflectivity here. Still is 3 tornado warnings. We do have some storms starting to fire up over here, which could possibly get severe warned soon. We do have some severe thunderstorm warnings in Kansas up here, but this is not the main threat for today. Likely these will just be hail and wind producers, as this will go for the next 55 minutes with a 60-mile-per-hour wind and 1-inch hail. And that severe thunderstorm warning just got issued. As we go back to our Paducah radar, you can see that there's a lot more storms starting to fire to the west of there. Also, this one could be upgraded to more hail than just that. I think that's probably what's going to happen. But we still do have 3 tornado warnings. Here's our total alerts. 17 flash flood warnings, 6 severe thunderstorm warnings, 3 tornado warnings, 3 dust storm warnings. Don't usually see those. 3 special weather statements, 2 mesoscale discussions, 2 severe thunderstorm watches, and 1 special marine warning. We'll likely see another severe thunderstorm watch soon for areas in the slight risk. Where's that other severe? Probably out of those. So that's our other severe thunderstorm watch. Tornadoes are decently high with this watch. Not high, but definitely possible. For some reason, this is not popping up. Let's see if this will work now. No, that's not working. Okay. Oh, somebody joined. Hi, Misty. Yeah, that is a big radar hole. Definitely not a lot of radar coverage there. Yeah, that's like right where all our severe weather is. Right there where that big radar hole is. So that'll be pretty annoying, but hopefully the storms will move more towards the Paducah radar where we do have good radar coverage there. Is there an area where you would want me to do a forecast for your area for the storms tonight? Thanks for subscribing. We did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning over here for 60-mile-per-hour wind and 1 inch hail. Oh, you have a storm an hour away from me? Yeah, I can do a forecast for that area. I can do a forecast for you if you want. If you say your area. North of St. Louis. Okay. Let's see. North of St. Louis, we'll start off with the outlook. So, you're in a marginal risk if you're north of St. Louis here. So I wouldn't. You're definitely not going to get the worst of the severe weather, but you're definitely going to most likely see some. We'll go to the models now. So this is the newest run. We'll go to the HRRR. Newest run isn't out yet, but we'll do the 0-1. So here's the model. So this will show you where you could be seen. North of St. Louis. So I'm guessing somewhere in this general area, or at least close to here. So just look in that area. So as we continue on right here. This is 11 p.m. 12 a.m. You'll likely be starting to get some showers, possibly between 12 and 1. And it looks like most of the severe weather may stay south of you. You might just get a few showers, at least according to this model. And I think I can see, is this the storm you're talking about an hour away? Because this one looks like it might go north of you according to this model. All right. Was that a good forecast for your area? I can see that storm. Yeah, I can see that storm. Looks like it possibly could stay north of you. But it might possibly just get you, but nothing severe probably. So you should be good. Yeah, that's it. All right. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Um, this is my first day of doing uh, stream, but I've done a lot of streams today. I just finished one at about 9 o'clock, and I just started one up at 10:45. So, uh, yeah, I've been doing a lot of streams. Yeah, nobody else is live covering. Yeah, it's my first day, so thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'll continue with the live coverage. So we do have severe thunderstorm warnings here, um, along with our two tornado warnings. None of them are confirmed. They will actually we have three, but they're all in a very small spot. They're not. None of them are confirmed. Really, take a look at rotation here. You can see we do have two areas of possible rotation. One here and one here. So I'd be looking out for those two areas. That's why we have tornado warnings there. And those will likely move in this general direction. Um, so if you live in Hunter, Elsinore, Mill Spring, Piedmont, Williamsville, Van Buren, just be on the lookout for these areas of rotation that could possibly produce a tornado. And if you're in one of these tornado warnings, please take shelter immediately in your basement or in a interior room of your house. Bathroom, closet would be the best if you don't have a basement. As these storms are very capable of producing a tornado. There is no tornado, but they are capable of producing a tornado. Yeah, yeah. If you know anybody who would need live coverage, tell them that I'll be on here for a while, so um, they can come to this live stream, and I'll do live coverage for quite a while. So yeah, these seem to be the main areas of rotation right now. We're waiting for a new radar scan. This radar scan is 3 minutes old. Um, yeah. Again, if you're in anywhere in this severe thunderstorm watch, just be prepared in case there is any severe thunderstorm warnings or tornado warnings that come to your area tonight. I do think there was a chance of us getting a tornado watch, and I think that was actually a very high possibility. Even though we only have a 2% tornado risk for today, I still think that we could have gotten a tornado watch just because we already had 3 tornado warnings before the severe thunderstorm watch came out. And the conditions are better for tornadoes than I think people thought. I'm kind of surprised we don't have a 5% tornado risk. If there was one, I'm going to show you where I think, in my opinion, the greatest tornado threat will be tonight. So I think a 5% could have been added, even though it wasn't, in these general areas where I'm circling. I'd say in this general area, we could have had a 5% tornado risk. I guess the SPC just didn't, they didn't have enough confidence to upgrade it. But our slight risk is there because of our wind risk. We also have a SIG 1 hail risk, which is very, very significant. It means there's a chance that we don't get big hail, but there's also a chance we get very big hail. That's why there's only a 5% chance, but it is a SIG 1. So definitely a chance there. Yeah. See, we have 2 people tuning in now. Thanks, everybody who's watching. Misty, do you have any other questions that I could answer? We'll head back over to radar. We do have some more storms starting to fire over here. We are down to about, let's see. We are still at 3 tornado warnings. We just got a severe watch. They upgraded it to 1-inch hail. Does anybody have any questions? Misty, do you have any questions? If anybody has any questions, I can answer them. If anybody wants to put in a location, I can give a forecast for that location. But yeah, so this is just the start of the severe weather for tonight. We just got a special weather statement down here for a 50-mile-per-hour wind and 0.25-inch hail for the next 26 minutes. That will expire at 11:45. We still do have 3 tornado warnings, and more storms are starting to fire over here, which will likely become a threat later. That will likely become a threat later tonight as we head into the night. Oh yeah, Misty. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Ooh, looks like something changed with our tornado warning. Might have got, yeah, looks like they upgraded it to 1.75-inch hail. They also decreased the size of it. So yes, still 3 tornado warnings. 2 tornado warnings. 2. We now have 2 tornado warnings. And it looks like they will both go for 9 minutes. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. Very big severe thunderstorm warning. That is a tornado possible tag. That means there could be a tornado warning that has to be upgraded. This severe thunderstorm warning has 60-mile-per-hour wind and 1-inch hail. So just be on the lookout for that. Yeah, definitely. Why are messages being retracted? Yeah, Misty, I think there definitely could be more tornado warnings. Misty, is on your end? Is it saying tornado warnings are get? I mean, is it saying your messages are getting retracted? I am not. I'm not doing that. It's doing that itself. I don't know why it's doing that. What is going on? What the heck? Oh, you've been deleting messages. You don't have to delete them. You can keep them in. Yeah, it's fine. You can keep them in. It doesn't affect anything. Yeah, it doesn't. It's you can do that if you want, but you don't have to. You don't have to worry about doing that. I see. We just got a new viewer. Thanks for watching, Misty. I really appreciate all your comments. This is my first day of doing severe weather coverage. Again, if anybody wants me to put a report of their location, like if anybody wants me to give a forecast for their location, I can do that. And we just got a new tornado warning. So they have extended this tornado warning. This will go until 11:45 p.m. 21 more minutes. As you can see flashing here, a new tornado warning has been issued. And yes, it is. I wouldn't be surprised if we also got another tornado warning up here, because it looks like there is some rotation that is moving out of this tornado warning. Rotation is here, and this one got extended because there's rotation here. Yeah. So definitely pretty concerning. Um, I would watch out for those into the future. Um, and yeah. Does anybody have any questions? Yeah, Misty. That storm is getting pretty concerning. Yeah, that has a tight pocket of rotation right there. As you can see, I have circled down here. Um, I'd say this one up here is less concerning. This seems to be our main threat. That has a strong area of rotation, and it could be capable of producing a tornado. I wouldn't rule out a tornado at all with any of these storms, especially this one. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, yeah, Misty. Yeah, nocturnal tornado threats are always the worst. Definitely. We're waiting for a new radar scan on these two areas of rotation to see if they have strengthened or if they have lost some strength in the rotation. If you live anywhere in these tornado warnings, take shelter immediately. Hey, desktop, thanks for joining in. If if you have a location you want me to do a forecast for, put your location in the chat and I can do a forecast for your location for tonight for the severe weather that's actively going on. We do have three tornado warnings currently. One of them is producing a pretty strong area of rotation. So I would be watching out for that if you live anywhere in those areas. You can see here, this area right here, and we just got a severe thunderstorm warning up here. So we just got a severe thunderstorm warning up here that has a tornado possible tag, and it is warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind and 1-inch hail. And that'll likely push off in these directions, as will the tornado warnings here as well. And we just got a new radar scan, and the rotation up here has weakened, but the rotation down here has, look at the velocities. We got red and very, very strong velocities. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a tornado right now. Definitely wouldn't be surprised if we had a spin-up tornado. Very strong area of rotation. Okay, desktop. Sounds good. Well, if any of you guys have any more questions about the severe weather and stuff, I can answer them. Even if you don't live close to where anything's happening, if you have any questions about what's going on with the severe weather, or any questions about the radar or radar app, I can answer those questions. As this is a very strong area of rotation that could be possibly producing a tornado. If not, it could be about to. Very concerning area of rotation. So I'd be definitely watching out if you live in any of those areas. And this is a nocturnal tornado threat, so definitely not good. Thank you guys for subscribing. I'm on my way to 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 928. So make sure to like and subscribe. That'd be really appreciated. Yeah, Misty. That is very tight rotation. Yes, definitely a good chance that could be on the ground. Definitely would not rule out a tornado right now. Or we might have had a tornado. Or it could still be on the ground. Not sure, but definitely strong area of rotation. And we only have one tornado warning. Whoa. Must have not seen this before. I don't know why they canceled that. We still have rotation here. We still have bright on red. That is rotation right here. They should not have canceled that tornado warning. There is still rotation on this top storm. We need to put a tornado. Look, there's also some here. That's not as strong, but there still is rotation. So we have three areas of rotation. This one might not need a tornado warning. This one is very strong and has a tornado warning. This one is strong and definitely needs a tornado warning. You can see the bright colors on bright colors. Could be even a tornado here. We could have two tornadoes right now. Yeah, Misty, definitely could. Both of these could be producing tornadoes actively. So I'd be watching out. Yeah. Yeah, Misty. Definitely could be. And wow. Look at these areas of rotation. This one is less, but this one here. Look at that area of rotation. That's definitely needs to be tornado warned. And this one is very strong. So we definitely need some tornado warnings. Let's see, they just 13 minutes left on that one with 1.75 inch hail also in that tornado warned storm. We could have just seen a tornado in one of these storms. Make sure to like and subscribe, everybody. That'll really help me out. This is my first day of doing severe weather coverage live, so I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Is that area of rotation near Piedmont, Missouri 2 on the top of Piedmont? Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, Misty. Yes, that is rotation right there. Yes, that is rotation. Yes, you are. This is right here is what you're talking about, right? Right where I circled up here. This is what you're talking about. Cause yeah, I think that is rotation. So now we have 3 areas of rotation. Definitely pretty concerning what's going on. These 2 need to be tornado warned. Don't know why we don't have a tornado warning on those. So yes, 3 areas that have pretty strong rotation. So I'd be watching out. Yes. Yeah, definitely. You were right. Thanks for pointing that out. I did not see that. A lot of lightning on these storms too, so you wouldn't really want to be outside in any of these. We need tornado warnings on these too. These are decently strong areas of rotation. This one here might be stronger than this one. We do have a little cell back here. I wonder if this could eventually have a chance of producing something too. We are waiting for our newest radar scan. Again, if anybody has any questions, type it in the chat and I can answer them. A lot of areas of rotation. We definitely need some tornado warnings. This could possibly be a broad area of rotation down here as well, but I don't really think that needs a tornado warning. If we zoom out now, we can see that this might be rotation too. I'm not sure if it is, but this could be rotation too. Lots of areas of rotation. I'd say these 3 here are definitely the biggest concern right now. As we just got a new radar scan, and looks like this area of rotation is not rotating anymore, but this area of rotation down here is definitely starting to strengthen over here. We definitely am starting to get an area of rotation over here, and these are starting to get some rotation as well. Can't really tell if these are rotations or if these are no, I think these are rotations. Yeah, so let me just circle these real quick. This is an area of rotation here, and then one right around here, possibly another around there, but not quite sure yet. Yeah, that is yeah, cloud to ground lightning can definitely be dangerous. Yeah. Could be possibly another area of rotation here, maybe. Also could be another rotation here, possibly. A lot of rotations. It actually seems like the rotation inside the tornado warning might be actually one of the weaker ones. This one looks like the weakest, though. But I'd say this one needs to be tornado warned. This one is pretty strong. If anybody has any more questions, type them in the comments and I'll answer them. Make sure to like and subscribe to the stream. It'll really help me out. If anybody has any questions, like I said before, just put it in the chat and I can answer it. Waiting for a new radar scan here. Seeing if we have any new areas of rotations. By the way, if anybody's wondering, this weather app is called Weatherfront. It's a really good app. I definitely suggest you getting it. Alright, we got a new radar scan and it's very contaminated. I mean, it's really hard to tell what's rotation and what's not rotation. If anybody in chat can see any rotation that I can't see, definitely point it out. Looks like one there, one somewhere there. I can't find, I'd say probably there is what our tornado warned one is, and you cannot tell really anymore over here. It's very contaminated, very hard to see if there would be a new tornado warning. A lot of lightning. A lot of lightning. Head back to reflectivity here. Yeah. Definitely a lot of rain-wrapped rotations, which is not good. Let's head back to our severe thunderstorm warning here. This still has a tornado possible tag, and it is warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind and 1-inch hail. So yeah, and the main threat of severe storms is not even came yet. Sorry, I'm back. Hopefully nobody left. Still got live coverage going. Anybody got anything to point out? By the way, you guys like my coverage of the severe weather? We'll definitely try to improve it, as it's my first day of severe weather coverage, although I've done a lot of live streams today. A lot of live streams. Tell me if you like my stream, like how it's going. And yeah. Also do got some severe thunderstorm warnings up here. Take a more zoomed out view. We have a lot of storms starting to fire over here. those could produce a pretty decent threat down the line. And we just got a new tornado warning. New tornado warning has just been issued. So if we take a look at velocity, I'd say it's probably for this area here. But yeah, new tornado warning. If you're in Williamsville, take cover immediately. Big hail with this. 2-inch hail. This will go till 12:15 a.m. For the next 33 minutes. Definitely big hail with this. Big hail producing storm. Misty says, I might have a new storm firing near me. Where were you again? North of St. Louis, was it? Were you north of St. Louis? Were you north of St. Louis, Misty? Funnel cloud report came out of Van Buren. I'm not seeing a funnel cloud report. Unless I don't know. I have reports turned on, right? Do I have reports turned on? Thought I did. Oh yes, I do have reports turned on. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that report. Maybe it's just I'm guessing it's just delayed on here. Misty, you were north of St. Louis, right? I think so. I think you were. You said new storm firing by you north of St. Louis. Are you talking about this? Or is it up here in one of these? This storm, one of these little storms here? Is that what you're talking about? Yes, it's up in New London. Yeah, oh, yes. I see what you're talking about. New London. So you're talking about this storm right here, correct? This storm right here? This storm right here. That storm, correct? Missouri? Yeah. Yeah, this is Missouri. Yeah, that is decent sized little storm going up there. Yeah, I think that could be something to watch. Yes, definitely could be something to watch. Because the main threat of severe weather has not even formed yet, so that could be the start of it. Thanks for pointing that out. Yeah, definitely something to keep an eye on there. That storm over there. I'll keep that circled. I'll go back to that. That could become something. Looks like we only have one tornado warning currently. The other one expired. This still goes for another 28 minutes. Severe thunderstorm warning here. Tornado possible. That goes for another 13 minutes. That has winds of 60 mile per hour and 1 inch hail. And then this one over here, this will go for 13 minutes as well with 60 mile per hour wind and 1 inch hail. I think that's the latest. But definitely want to keep an eye on those storms up there that Misty was talking about. Tornado possible tag on this storm. That just got dropped. So that's not something to worry about anymore. But we do have a lot of storms starting to fire up over here. Definitely something to watch. Also, storms firing over here. Definitely something to watch as well. This storm right here, definitely something to watch. Definitely. Is that rotation? Is that a small area of rotation? Nah. No way that's rotation. Maybe that is, but it's hard to tell with a storm this small, but it kind of looks like it. I mean, you got colors, you got red pushing, bright green. I mean, it's possible. Looks like that area of rotation might have went away. But definitely a storm to keep an eye on. Definitely. Definitely. Also this one here. Definitely storm to keep an eye on. The Poplar Bluff, Missouri storm is... Can't see anything. Poplar Bluff. Let me see what you're talking about. Poplar Bluff. You're talking about the tornado warning, right? The tornado warning storm? Correct? If so, yeah, very contaminated. Whoa. I can't tell if that's rotation, but if it is, that's strong rotation in 2 areas. One here looks more real. This one definitely might be contaminated. But can't be sure. Definitely can't be sure on that. Two areas of rotation there. Definitely want to keep an eye on those as well. Yeah, I agree. Looks like we got somebody new tuning in. If you put your location in the chat, I can do a forecast for your area tonight. I can go through the outlooks of your location and models to see if you have a chance of getting storms tonight and how severe they could be. But again, we'll continue to watch these storms here. Definitely a lot of lightning in these. Definitely. Whoa. Little hook forming. And we got an inflow. Yeah, this one looks real. Little hook forming there. And inflow. This one might be the contaminated one. Or it could just be rain wrapped. But this one looks more realistic. We got the inflow, we got the hook, and right in the middle, it all matches up. Right where the rotation is. Right there. That storm has 2-inch hail also. Which storm? This? Oh, yes. 2-inch hail. That's definitely a big concern as well, along with the tornado warning. Sorry. Yeah, 2-inch hail definitely could do some damage, even if there isn't a tornado. That's definitely something to watch as well. Yeah, definitely should keep an eye on these. They updated it to 1.5. Oh, they did? Yeah, they did. That's funny, yeah. As soon as you said that. Oh, yeah, that's pretty crazy. One tornado warning still. Yep, just wanted to make sure. Okay. New radar scan. That I cannot tell if this is real rotation or contamination. Very hard to tell. That could be an area. This looks like this is definitely not contamination, I don't think. That's not good drawing. This area right here. That might not be contamination. This one probably could be. Let's go to reflectivity here. It's definitely rain wrapped, but both of these, this one's definitely a little bigger area of rotation, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Let's go back up to those storms, possibly north of St. Louis that Misty mentioned. See if those are doing anything. Yeah, wow. That's definitely storm there. I'd also keep an eye on this one over here. Those could potentially do something later. That could become severe later, possibly. Whoa! Is this a? Well, that changed. Well, I think definitely can tell the real rotation. Wow. Yeah, definitely real rotation. Definitely quite strong too. In that area there. I don't think that's contamination. I think that's real. Definitely is concerning. Yeah, definitely would keep an eye on that. I call those blips. They don't likes. I call those blips. They don't like. Stop. Yeah, Misty. Yeah. Blips can definitely turn into something. Definitely. Definitely can. By the way, Misty, do you like my coverage of the severe weather? It's my first day, but doing this, but do you like my coverage? Hopefully, I'm doing a decent job. Um, I think I'm showing the most important storm, showing the area of rotation. So yeah. Waiting for a new radar scan. Wonder if this SPC has said anything. Wonder if we got any new mesoscale discussions or Anything? Nope, just the latest watch. I guess we can take a look at the watch. So tornado threat low, EF2 low, but it's still probability, 20% probability here. 10% probability here. Severe wind, 40% probability. 65 plus not. Severe wind probability, 20%. And severe hail probability, 40%. And 2+ inch hail probability, 30%. So, based off this current watch, hail is the main threat, then wind, then tornadoes. Yeah, I do. It's really decent. Also, it's finally showing actual air rotation. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yes. Yes, definitely. You can see that area of rotation definitely now. Yeah. I don't think that's contaminated anymore. I think that's real rotation. Could be possibly another area of rotation, sort of, in some general area here. You can see there's some green mixing with some red, which basically means there's wind coming from the radar and going towards the radar. And when those come together, that's how rotation forms. And when that rotation gets strong enough, that's how it can produce a tornado. This one is definitely less, but we do still can tell here that there is rotation. Definitely can tell there's rotation. Seems like this is our only area of rotation currently. We do have a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings over here, though. A lot of severe thunderstorm warnings over here. Definitely. Just got a new one. So this one is tornado possible, expires in 1 minute. Warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind and 1 inch hail. This one over here expires in 45 minutes, warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind and 1 inch hail. This one over here also expires in 1 minute, warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind and 1 inch hail as well. And this one over here that just got issued in replacement for this one will expire in 45 minutes also, and it's warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind and 1 inch hail. Well, let's check back in on those storms north of St. Louis. Wow, this is definitely concerning. This blip is getting bigger. Definitely something to watch right there. Definitely something to watch. I'd keep an eye on that near New London. Definitely concerning. We'll zoom out, look at the wide picture of severe weather across the country currently. You can see most of the biggest severe weather is happening here, but we have some scattered in other places as well. We go over our watch. Our watch is in effect for portions of Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, and Illinois. But definitely most concerning storm is this tornado warning over here. Looks like we got a new radar scan. And yeah, tighter area of rotation. Even tighter than before. Definitely concerning as well. Paducah radar is the closest to this. I measured 108 miles away from that tornado-warned storm. Yeah, that's the one I'm using. Yeah, but 108 miles away, definitely not the best radar coverage. By the way, I'm in Bowling Green, Missouri. Bowling Green, Missouri. Hey, you're right by this storm. You could probably see the storm if you went outside. Might be hard to though, since it's dark, but once if this storm gets strong enough where there's lightning, you'd definitely be able to see that. Definitely be able to see lightning. I'd keep an eye on that storm as well. No lightning yet, yeah. No lightning showing on radar either. But if it continues to get bigger like that, it could end up producing lightning sometime in the future. Let's go back to our tornado warned storm over here. Look at velocity. And yeah, still strong area of rotation. Definitely concerning. That's moving like that currently. So if you live in Williamsville, take shelter immediately. We have a rotating supercell that might have produced a tornado already. We're not sure. We don't have any reports of that. But it could have, and it has rotation capable of producing a tornado. So if you're in Williamsville and in surrounding areas close to there, or if you're in this tornado warning, just in general, take shelter immediately if you haven't already. Definitely recommend taking shelter. Also, watch out for spin-up tornadoes along the line of severe storms in Charleston. I'll check that out. Whoa, 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 whoa. We have rotation. More rotation. I can't tell if this is contamination or rotation, but that looks like rotation. And if that is real, we need a tornado warning on that now. And that looks real. Let me check weather reflectivity. Yes, I could see that being a tornado. Definitely could see that being a, not tornado yet, but definitely could see that being legitimate rotation. Definitely something to keep an eye on. Spin up tornadoes in Charleston. That's what I was going to look at. Yeah. Let's take a look at that. Charleston. What state? What state is that? What state is that, Misty? Is it in this line here? Charleston. Here it is. Found it. Let me look at velocity there. Yes, that might be rotation. Could be rotation there. Definitely not for sure, but definitely could be rotation. Definitely could be. I'd keep an eye on that as well. Definitely something to keep an eye on. Illinois, Kentucky, Missouri border. Yeah, it's the one I'm on, right? This storm you're talking about? By this Charleston, right? I think that's what you're talking about. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if we got tornado warning on one of these storms. Definitely rotation. Oh, I wasn't even on the Paducah radar. Well, that might make things a little bit clearer. Yeah, well, what I was on before was not real rotation. But yeah, definitely spin up potential. Definitely. Yeah, you can see possible spin up somewhere there. Possible spin up somewhere there. Looks like a little rotation here possibly. Got that bright green and that dark red. That, I wonder if that's, yeah, that could be rotation. Could be. That definitely could be rotation there. So 3 areas of rotation along this line by Charleston. Little storm forming out by Charleston too. My storm is doing weird stuff now. It's acting like it's gonna fall apart, but very odd. Tornado warning expired now, by the way. It did? Oh, it says 6 minutes. Maybe it did. Maybe you're ahead of, maybe my radar is wrong. Yeah, definitely lots of areas of rotation. Alright, everybody, I'm back. Sorry about that. Did it expire? My radar must be wrong. Confused. It says 5 minutes. Let's see, you said blip over here doing weird things. Looks like it's one part very odd. Yeah, we are starting to see our first pixel of pink. That could be hail. Definitely sign it could be strengthening. That little pixel of pink right there. Definitely could be a sign of this storm by New London strengthening. Definitely. Looks like those two storms that were here kind of merged into one. That could definitely make it get stronger faster. Could be concerned in the future. Is everything working good? Am I still connected? Everything connected still? Think so. Misty, can you tell me if everything's good? I don't know why mine still says there's a tornado warning. I don't know. I thought it expired. Yeah. Well, it's moving out of the tornado warning, so if they're gonna issue one, it'd probably be for areas sort of like that. That general sort of area. Probably more south, to be honest. Something more like that. But I don't know how to really draw tornado warning polygon, so. All good? Alright. That's good to see. That's good. Alright. This is what I'm gonna do. Misty, do you think the severe weather is bad enough that I should continue stream? Or should I end stream and do another one tomorrow? Depends on what you guys think. You guys think I should continue? I'll continue. Not for like a ton longer, but I will continue if you guys think I should. But like I said, cannot go for that much longer, but I can go for a little bit. What do you think about that? What do you think? End now or continue for a little while more? It's wonderful getting a new tornado warning on this. Basically is expired by now. Still, little area of rotation. Definitely still small area of rotation right there. That looks like it strengthened. That looks like it did strengthen a little bit in that general area. Still gotta keep an eye on it. Wonder if they'll issue a new one. We'll have to see. And it just expired. Yep, there we go. But I still think there's rotation here that could support a tornado warning. Maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, sure. I'll continue. Yeah. Misty, do you know if do you think there should be another tornado warning issued for the area that the tornado warning just got expired from? Or do you think the rotation's not strong enough to see another tornado warning issued for that area of rotation? Because personally, I think that it is strong enough, at least with the reds over here, and we still got greens. So I think it still could support a tornado warning. But we'll have to see. Could be a little area of rotation up here as well, possibly in this line. We'll check over here by Charleston too. Definitely some pockets where there could be a brief spin-up tornado in that line. But we don't have any more tornado warnings, so might be quieting down. We're definitely not even close to the main threat. The wind, I think, is going to be worse than the hail. Going to end up being wind as the main overall threat. Could be a very significant damaging line of wind later tonight into the early morning. Yeah. That storm. Which storm is dying? The one by you or the one that used to be tornado warned? St. Louis. Because if you're talking about this one looks like it might be dying too. Don't see those pink pixels anymore, so that could be a sign that this little blip could be dying out. Definitely could be a possibility. Definitely could be a possibility on that storm there because not sure that storm's in the best environment. Best environment a little farther south. So we also have a storm up here. Storm up here in northern Missouri. Also have a lot of storms starting to fire down here in the border of Missouri and Arkansas. Also got some storms firing down here that this one has a special weather statement on it. That is for 40 mile per hour wind. No hail threat on that, but 40 mile an hour wind could definitely break a few tree branches. I'd say maybe over here is our biggest threat for a tornado now, for a spin up at least, unless this is becoming a supercell. This could be potentially wrapping around. We could be getting an inflow, and that could create an area of rotation right here. Used to be tornado warned one. Yeah, the used to be tornado warned one definitely is starting to weaken. I see that as well, yeah. Yeah. We can take a look at the time lapse of it. Definitely looked pretty tornadic right here. Probably might have produced a tornado over there by Van Buren. Then it's definitely weakening. Yeah, weakened fast. Look at that. Fell off very quick. Yeah. I'd say right now over here might be our best tornado threat along this big line. Definitely that might be our biggest tornado threat. Mesoscale discussion? Where? Where's the mesoscale discussion? I don't see a mesoscale discussion. This one we already... Wait. Huh? Is this new or... Is this new or no? Because that's like right over the watch area. Why would we get another mesoscale discussion when we already have a watch issued? Why would we get it? Well, I might end stream. I'll probably go for 10-15 more minutes here. Severe thunderstorm watch area. So that is new. I wonder why they issued that. Wonder why. Because, I mean, we already have a wind up to 60. Definitely new. Let's see here. Hail to 1.5 to 2.5 inches. Tornado greater than or equal to 90 miles an hour. And wind greater than or equal to 60 miles an hour. So, the threat for severe hail or tornado continues. Low level. Yeah, that is new. Wonder if our wind threat is pretty much done with these storms and is gonna be with storms that end up possibly firing by St. Louis. But yeah, we have a strong area of wind in this general area, stretching from up here to down here to down there. That is our main area of wind pushing in this general direction. Just for the threat to continue with the cluster and south of the cluster of storms. Yeah, definitely. Hey, somebody else joined in. Um, we're currently doing severe weather coverage. Yeah, if there's a location that you want me to do a forecast for, you can type that location in the chat, and I'll do a forecast for it for the storms here throughout the rest of the night. Right now, our biggest threat currently is this line of damaging winds, with hail, damaging winds, and spin-up tornadoes being the main threat right now, as we did have a tornado-warned storm, but that storm has since fallen apart. Report of numerous people reporting power outage and debris in the roadway behind the line of storms around Benton. Benton. Oh, Benton, over here. I see a wind report over here. Did you see this? Multiple customers without power reported? Or where are you getting those other reports of multiple debris? Over here by Benton. What website did you get that from? Yeah, damaging winds seems to be our main threat. So, and hail, brief spin-up tornadoes also being possible as it's moving toward Paducah. I know we had somebody in my stream earlier, who lived in Paducah, in my stream earlier today. Yeah, so definitely got a line heading towards you there. I don't think that person's watching. This guy needs to be a thunderstorm warning. This is warned for 60-mile-per-hour wind, 1-inch hail. This will go for the next 50 minutes. Weather-wise, has a camera in front of that line of storms that is going to get slammed. Hey, we have a report of a tornado. Oh, funnel cloud. Van Buren. That's where you got. This is where you're getting all that. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't look at weather-wise yet. 9 minutes ago, utility company, lot of damage reports. This is a strong line of storms. Wow. Thunderstorm damage 7 minutes ago, utility company, source. And then more damage threats down here, 5 minutes ago. So a lot of reports coming in. In this general area here. Has a camera in front of that line of storms that is going to get slammed on weather-wise. Let me check that out. Let's see. Traffic cameras. or has cams? Which, wh- are you talking about this camera here? This camera right here? Gage, Kentucky? This camera? Is that the camera you're talking about? Yes, that's the camera. Wow, great view here of some lightning. And lightning show as it happened. Let's feel like coverage from Misty, you still there? Camera. 4 likes. Thanks for the likes, everybody. I really appreciate it. Alright, well, I'm going back. Alright. Let's go back to weather-wise here. Great shot here. Wow. Holy cow. Whoa! What? The camera's glitchy now. Whoa. Holy cow. We need more people to tune into this. I don't think anybody else on the internet is showing this camera. We need people to tune in. A huge line of storm. Let's see if the line of storm. Yes, the strongest part of the storm. Look at that. That might be the strongest part of the storm. Wow. This will be fun to watch. Well, I think I'll at least stay on to watch the storm hit this camera. If it can load. Seems to be glitching. You see a lowering on the camera? Where? What, left side of the camera? What side? What side of the camera? Oh! Right here. Are you talking about here? Are you talking about where my mouse is? This, like, right here, when the lightning. Like, right there? That thing? Middle? Is it what I'm... Is it this? What I'm underlining? Is this what you're talking about? Whoa! Huge shelf cloud. This right here? That right there. That was with that little tiny storm. Yeah, that was... Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, that was... Now that big storm's coming through. You see that wall? Whoa! Holy cow! What a lightning show! This is crazy. We gotta get more people tuning in. More people need to tune into this coverage. People are missing out on a crazy view of a lightning show, right, Misty? This is incredible. Camera's definitely struggling. Camera might go out when the main part of the storm hits it. You can see the shelf cloud back there in the storm. Very low to the ground also. I'm zoomed in. How can you zoom in on that? You can zoom in on this? Do you go through this? Whoa. Are you on this? Are you on this, Misty? Wow, this is a great view. Thanks for telling us about this camera. Wow, this camera comes in a lot better. This is what you're talking about, right? This is what you're talking about? Wow. Rain's starting to fall. Last strike 9.2 miles, last strike 14.5 miles. Wow. This is cool. Really cool here. Wow, look at that core of the storm. This will be cool to see this come in. Nearby lightning. 25 miles, 20 strikes. Severe thunderstorm. Your storm died? I'll check that out real quick. Yeah, it did. Got another wind report up here. Multiple customers without power reported. Down here, numerous customers reporting power outage, and then down here, power outage reported. So a lot of power outage reports from here. Definitely. Wall of wind is going towards that camera right now. We'll check in on that. Can you hear the lightning? I mean, can you hear the thunder? I think I have it turned on. Is there no sound? Is there no sound down here on the left? What, did it go out? Oh no. Here's a view of the storm coming in. Whoa. Yeah, definitely a wall of wind coming soon. You can see that shelf cloud back in there when the lightning pops up. Flood watch. Oh, it's just gone through that. Nearest strike for 6.6. Last strike. Whoa, that was close. A lot of lightning up here. A lot of lightning. Definitely a lot of lightning. Very energized storm. Very energized storm, definitely. Oh, here's a car going by. They're driving right into the storm. Probably wouldn't suggest that. Probably wouldn't. I guess they don't care what I'm saying. Rain's starting to come down. They just drove directly into the storm. I mean, this storm's probably producing 60 to 70 mile per hour wind. You can see there's a hail core too. Ton of lightning, rain, wind, hail, everything. Possible spin up tornado can't be ruled out. Crazy. Lightning's getting close. That's too much lightning for a couple minutes. Get ready to lose this camera in a couple minutes. Yeah, we'll probably lose the camera. Definitely. Most likely when this core of the storm comes through, we probably will lose it. Well, I'm gonna stay on until this storm passes through, but after that I'll probably go off. Thanks for being here this entire time, almost, with me, Misty. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the support. I really appreciate you showing me different areas of rotation, showing me this camera. It's helped out a lot. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna get off soon, but I'll wait till the core of the storm hits this camera. Then I'll probably get off, end the live stream. But I'll probably do more live coverage tomorrow. Yeah, probably do some more tomorrow. I'll probably try to do some early tomorrow, but might not be able to. But yeah, I'll wait till the storm hits this camera. Look at the convection. We got dark pink. Ton of lightning. Ton of lightning. Wow. Very good camera. Thanks again for showing me this camera, Misty. Really appreciate it. Great view of the storm. Wow. You can see that shelf cloud back in there. Big shelf cloud there. I always have 3 flashlights near me in case the power goes out in a storm or it goes out. Yeah, that's a good idea. Always have flashlights with you in case you lose power in a storm. Great idea. Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. Misty, thanks for being here. Almost whole stream. Really appreciate it. We've been going for almost 2 hours now. So I really appreciate your support. But yeah, once the storm gets to this camera or the camera goes out, I'll probably end stream. Gotta get some sleep. Definitely a crazy lightning show. Crazy lightning show. Whoa! You see where it paused right there? You see where it paused right there? You see that bolt? That was insane. You see that bolt of lightning? You see where it paused right there? You might not have seen that in time. That was crazy. Wow. Wow. Check back on the radar, see if anything new is going on. Yeah, look at that. Strongest part of the storm is directly headed for that camera. No way this camera doesn't go out. This camera definitely probably going to go out. I'd be very surprised if this camera doesn't go out. Hey, Misty, will you be able to be on my, are you gonna, would you like to, become a moderator on the stream? If not, it's fine, but, if you, want to, yeah, you could. But, you probably have to come to a few more streams, but, if you do that, I can make you moderator if you're interested in that. Core of the storm is about to hit the camera. Very bright lightning. Very close to the camera. Almost instant lightning. It's basically instant lightning. You can't even see. Again, very windy. Lots of rain. 15-minute near strike 1 mile. Wow. Did the camera go out? Oh no. Core's about to hit the camera. Core of the storm is about to hit the camera. Wind's picking up. Whoa. This is crazy. Wow. Rain is blowing right at the camera. Wind is coming very strong. Wow. Very intense wind. We'll see how strong this storm actually is. You still there, Misty? A lot of severe weather has happened today. And it's going to continue. Continue for a while. Misty? Hey, Misty. Yo, Misty? Misty, you there? Misty, you still in chat? Or did you leave? Did you leave? Misty? Hello? Anybody in chat? Type in chat if you're still here, Misty. I think Misty left. Well, we just crossed the 2-hour mark for anybody who's here. And Misty left. Here. Hey, Misty! I'm gonna probably end stream if you don't join that, because, yeah. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, oh. Camera's getting pounded. at the core of the storm right now. Camera went out. Oh, no. Camera came back. Still going. Wow. Pretty crazy storm. Oh my god. What? Tornado warning. Just got tornado warning right on the storm. We just got tornado warning on this storm. Misty, if you're there, we just got tornado warning right where that camera is. Looks like it's an area of spin up rotation. I'm guessing right here. Yep, strong area of rotation. Right there. Strong area of rotation. If you're in Lowe's, take cover immediately. If you're in the town of Lowe's, take cover immediately. We got a tornado warning storm heading to your area, so take cover immediately. We have a camera right about very close to that storm. We have a camera right on the edge of that tornado warning, so we might be able to adjust that where we saw that lowering before. Might be where that is. Camera went out. Nope. Well, I think the Corvette passed. If nobody's here. Oh, Misty, are you back? Misty. Hey, Misty, we just got a tornado warning on the storm where the camera is. I don't know if you know that. We just got a tornado warning on the storm where the camera is. Right here, strong area of rotation, probably tornado on the ground. Strong area of rotation. Likely tornado on the ground. And, oh my gosh, that's on everything, bro. Every single second, yeah. You see we got a tornado warning on that storm? We have a tornado warning on the storm where there's the camera. Strong area of rotation. I don't know if you saw that. But very strong area of rotation here. As of the latest radar scan. Wouldn't be surprised if we had a brief tornado there. Like you said, we mentioned before, spin up tornadoes. And we may have just had a spin up tornado. Yes, I think this is a tornado on the ground. Yeah, I think it is. Very strong rotation. Very strong rotation. Maybe strong tornado on the ground. Possible strong tornado on the ground. Correlation coefficient. Do we have a debris? Debris ball. Tornado on the ground. Tornado on the ground. Tornado on the ground. We have a tornado on the ground. Yep, debris signature. Tornado on the ground. Tornado on the ground. Tornado on the ground. We have a tornado on the ground. Also tornado on the ground. Tornado on the ground. Is it still on the ground? Yes, tornado hitting the town of Lowe's. Currently. Active tornado. Active tornado. Likely, possibly strong. Possibly strong. Hitting Lowe's. Yep. This needs to be upgraded to a confirmed tornado. With a debris ball. Observed tornado. They just made it observed. We have a tornado on the ground. Hitting the town of Lowe's. This is a very bad situation. Tornado on the ground. Camera. Whoa. Tornado is on the ground. Velocity. Yep, still got a tornado. Still got a tornado. Still got a tornado. Correlation coefficient. Yep, still got debris. Debris ball. Right here. This is debris. Right here. Debris. We still got a tornado on the ground. Active tornado just went through the town of Lowe's. Active tornado just went through the town of Lowe's. Urgent situation right here. We have a tornado on the ground. Very bad situation. Just hit a town. Not good. Not good at all right now. Seems like has hit some structures. Just hit a town. Not good at all. That is not good. Very bad situation here. We have a tornado on the ground. Sorry about that. 2 people watching. I was about to end the stream, but we have a tornado on the ground. As soon as we don't have a tornado on the ground, I'm definitely gonna end this. Definitely gonna end this as soon as we don't have a tornado on the ground, and it might not be on the ground anymore. I can't tell. Reflectivity. Definitely worthy of tornado warning still, but as you can see here, definite hook shape and inflow, pushing into the storm, which is creating an area of rotation right in there. So definitely definitely not a good situation right now. Not good at all. This might be lowering you were talking about, Misty. You pointed out on that camera a little bit ago. This could have formed from that. Lifted this gas no longer down, but the debris are still flying around in the storm. Yeah. Velocity of 81 to a love list. 81. Let me see here. Whoa! Hey, look at the velocity down west of Fancy Farm. Look at the velocity Down west of Fancy Farm. 93 I'm seeing. Yeah, I think 93, 95. Velocity of 9, look at that. Look at velocity of 95 west of Fancy Farm. I think that's the strongest. Velocity of 95 miles an hour west of Fancy Farm. This is likely pretty accurate because it's very close to a radar site. So, this is probably pretty accurate. So, this is definitely not good at all. 95 mile per hour winds west of Fancy Farm. If you're this is basically like a weak tornado of straight line damaging winds. This is not a tornado. This is straight line damaging winds that are producing almost 100 mile per hour winds. And this got condensed, but it is still an observed tornado, even though I don't think it's on the ground anymore. It did produce a brief tornado, definitely. Continued observed warning and upgraded severe thunderstorm at 70 miles an hour. They did? Says 60. Wait a minute. Huh. Oh, yep, 70. You're right. Yep, 70 mile an hour storm. Wow. I could support an 80 mile per hour severe thunderstorm warning. What about you? Yeah. Wow. Velocity's in here. Crazy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is bad. This is basically like an EF1 tornado of straight line damaging winds. This could be turning into a derecho. I was trying to end stream, but I don't know if I can now. 100 mile per hour straight line damaging wind. That's like an EF1 tornado. Possibly even getting close to EF2. And scattered 90 mile per hour, 90 to, and scattered 90 mile per hour wind scattered throughout here as well. But we got 100 mile per hour velocity. And downgraded to 60. We probably need to pull 70 mile per hour. At least then upgrade to 80. I would support a 90. I would support a 90 mile an hour. I mean, it's not like this scan is far away from the radar. The Paducah radar is right there. So we're not far from the radar, so it's not like this is very far off. I could see 90 mile per hour. Not 100 yet because there's only one area of that, but I could definitely 90. We have multiple areas of 90 and even 100. Tornado developing near Pottsville mini area of rotation. Really? Pottsville, where's that? Where's that? Is that south? Where's that north? I want to end stream, but I don't think I can. Pottsville, where's that? Where is that? Where is that? I can't find that. Is that somewhere here? Completely unwarranted rain wrapped? Where? Where is it? Potts, what state? Where? Where is that? Is it? Pottsville. Whoa. Seeing this over here? What's this? Whoa. I don't know if this is. I don't think this is what you were talking about, but this could be producing a tornado. Is it? Were you talking about this? I don't think you were. Where is that though? Where's the one you were talking about? Look towards follow Falso Madale. Falso Madale. Bro, where the heck is that? Oh my. Look at this hook echo. Do you see this? This looks like a supercell. This is not normal. Oh my gosh. What? Whoa. Whoa. I still can't. Where is the one you're... Is it in the line or no? Is the one you're talking about in the line or no? Where is the one you're... Look towards... Falsondale. Bro, where is that? What? Oh my... Lovelessville? On the top, Hickory, on the top of the hook. You talking about here? Whoa. That's not good. Jeez. My God. Bro. 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 We have 115 mile per hour velocity. I would support 100 mile per hour severe thunderstorm warning. I'm not even joking. And it's in a widespread area. Look at all this. At least 90. Yeah, definitely. I'd say right here. Do you see this velocity? 115. I keep trying to end the stream and I just can't. I just can't. I want to end the stream, but there's just so much going on. Hey everybody. Well, I need to end the stream. What? Look at the velocity. Yeah, 2 pixels of 133 mile per hour velocity. You think that's real? Think that's real? Oh yeah. 100! It's got 100 mile per hour. Oh my god. There's no way. Sorry about this. I'm not supposed to be playing. Alright. I need to end this here. Even though the weather's pretty good. Absolutely insane. Alright. I'm gonna continue watching it, but there's check out this guy. Check out this guy. Because I'm gonna end my stream. Would you wanna be yeah, it should be. I don't know. Well, there's other people you can go to. Alright, I'm gonna end my stream now. Are you gonna join my stream tomorrow? Are you gonna join mine tomorrow? Alright, sounds good. So try to join my live tomorrow because I'll be live tomorrow. But this is all for my stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here almost the entire time, Misty. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye. check velocity one more time. New tornado. Rain radar indicator. Yeah, sorry I can't do more. I'm tired. I gotta go to sleep. Bye. Bye. Come to my stream tomorrow. See you in the next one. Thanks for